Welcome to this build series, part 1 of my 1966 Ford 4x4 camper build. I'll be going through pretty much each step of this build, showing you exactly how I built it using very basic tools. That's the number one thing I wanted to do, is just build something out of wood, basic tools, no TIG welding, no welding, just chop saw, skill saw, router, very basic hand tools. There's some features to this build that I think you guys would enjoy, so yeah, follow along, and if you have any ideas, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I'm all ears for any ideas. I'm pretty creative, but it's always nice having a different viewpoint, a different idea, because a different idea might spark another idea, and that's how great things are made. First of all, I want to tell you a little bit about myself and my story of early on. So ever since I was a little kid, little kid, like I was not even 5, I was just so enthralled with off-road, anything with wheels. I remember particularly this one specific time. I looked out the window and see my dad heading off to work, and he was stuck in a mud puddle and he was peeling out. I was like, oh, he's peeling out. And I just always have had just an excitement and drive for anything off-road, anything adventurous like that. Whether it's mountain biking, dirt biking, but mainly my real passion is trucks, and always has been trucks. Some of my first memories from this 1966 Ford truck that my dad bought in 1977 was driving on the property and seeing this thing work in four-wheel drive. And that's probably, I swear I was like 3 years old. That's probably the first time I really had a connection to trucks. And that's why I have continued to build these old 60s Fords. I've built a few of them. And that old round body style is just engraved in my head. So the goal for this build is to be able to jump in it, crack off the motor, drive to northern Alaska and back if I wanted to, or a similar trip. And also with the camper jacks, I could drop the camper, set up base camp, and go explore for miles around me. So I'm setting it up to where I have onboard air, a kitchen, and onboard water, but not limited to just that. So I hope you enjoy this build series and follow along. Here's what it looks like. Oh, I bought this flatbed about 8 years ago. And the fuel cell is a 56-gallon fuel cell built at the same time. So there it is, getting that all prepped for this guy. A couple things here. I got this I have to extend out. I'm going to cut it right through here. Come out and up, just straight up. Who knows, maybe I'll do like DOM tubing and attach it to it so it's stout. Or just 120 wall, not even DOM. So here's my onboard air line. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm upgrading a freaking lot on this thing. I'm gonna take it on 1,000-mile trips and stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy and get to see it. So stay tuned. This bad boy all prepped for the big trips. Goal zero's going here, right next to the battery. So when I run the truck, it'll charge the goal zero back up. I have plenty of storage here. And then there'll be a bunk across there with plenty of storage. There'll be an opening on the other side. The dog bed will be right there. And then I'll have a portable kitchen that slides out there with a one of those refrigerators. And we got some tubing going in here, some ABS 4-inch. 5 pipes is about 17.5 gallons. 7 feet long. And then probably gonna add a couple more just for storage, fishing poles or whatnot. So there's that. And then this cutout is where the tube goes, because I'm gonna do a rack over the cab for extra gear because I'm married and have a son. So yeah, need extra stuff there. I'm gonna get a spare tire for these 42s. I don't know where I'm putting that. Maybe up there, but preferably not. On the side is too much. Back there's too much. I got the door. But I don't know. Maybe we do a spare tire carrier here that lowers down and acts as a ladder for getting in. So that's where I'm at on that, I guess. Something like one of those poison spider Jeep stingers. Just put a strut on it and yeah, act as a ladder. I think that would be pretty cool. So yeah, if there's anything else you guys could think about, any ideas, I'm all ears. I'm pretty creative, but everybody has their own perspective and ideas that would be rad. So another thing is, here's the bunk right here. I'll be having a sliding window there, sliding window there, and an egress window up top here, or an egress window that pops out here. For if for some reason we can't get the back door open, there's emergency. So another cool thing I want to mention is I have a little fireplace in the garage here. I'm mounting it here. It's shooting straight up out of the roof. And then my exhaust, just for kicks, it'll actually probably help heat the place, but I'm planning on running the exhaust up straight up through here with the same chimney pipe. So it'll roll coal here and it'll roll fire smoke here as I'm going down the road. It's pretty it'd be pretty cool to see that. So anyways, I got more lightning to do. I'm gonna hole saw hit this like a zigzag kind of with 4-inch hole saws. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna skin it with aluminum. I'm doing studs up into the truss there, each truss. So studs there, and then we're gonna get one big sheet of aluminum all the way around. And I gotta figure out a way to fasten it. I don't want to just use a regular screw, because some bonehead walking down the street could unscrew it and peel it up. So if you guys could think of anything that's like a rivet that's waterproof, yeah, let me know in the comments, and I'll look at doing something like that. So anyways, super stoked at this thing. Awesome setup. Looking so forward to it. And if you're new to the channel, the truck's been built I boxed the frame about 9 years ago. 3 years ago, put a new motor in it. 4BT swapping it though, so that motor's coming out. 203, 205 doubler. I have a ZF 5-speed. Yes, I'm concerned about the tail housing, even though they cast a new heavier duty one now. So I'm just gonna baby it. Side note on that is when I built it, I kept the both transmission and transfer case mounts in line. I didn't offset them, because if you offset the one from the transmission and then the transfer case one, and then your engine torques, well, the transfer case is held down, it's going to break the housing. So that's what we usually do, and they hold up pretty good. So anyways, yeah, I have, so back to the 203, 205, 1410 throughout. I got 513s in front and rear. I got a Yukon ratchet rear and the Yukon Air front. And there's the compressor for the air. So anyways, if you're new to the channel, like it and subscribe. I'm going to do some like 1,000-mile trips with this thing. It's gonna be pretty epic. Trying to go legit on YouTube. So thank you guys.